Hey you guys, welcome back. It is another Thursday and today we are serving a look. So I'm gonna show you how to do this, and it is a little bit more of a glammy look. We have some NYX glitter going on, a little bit of a cut crease, some lashes, a little drama. We live for some drama. So I'm gonna show you how to do this look. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. We are almost at 100 subscribers. Thanks to you. So thank you guys so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, we'll go ahead and take a brief moment of silence so you can go ahead and scroll right down and click that subscribe button. It's gonna take you seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Should have been able to do it by then. Thank you so much if you hit that subscribe button, and if you want, we can take another moment of silence for that like button, but we won't do that. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the video. Okay you guys, so without further ado, I am gonna go ahead and jump on in with the eye makeup. I've already put on my whole face, so I have the little contour, foundation, whatever there. And I'm gonna go ahead and start by using a little Morphe brush, and we are pretty much only going to be using the Morphe palette. This is the 3502 palette by Morphe. And so just to start off, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Mud, which is this brown color right here. So going in with the darkest shade with the Morphe 330 brush, M330, and I'm actually just gonna go ahead and pack that in the crease of my eye here. And I kind of do a cut crease a little bit different. I start off with my darkest colors in the crease of my eye, and then I actually work my way out to my lighter colors. I just like the effect that it gives a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and start to add that muddy into the crease of both of my eyes here. Alright, and now that we're looking real spooky ooky with the brown in our eye there, we're going to go ahead and go in with a little bit of a lighter color. I am going to be now using the Rich, which is this guy right here in the palette. And I'm going to be going in over the crease with that one. So this is just a bit of a lighter brown, almost with a little bit of a reddish tint to it. And just kind of going in right over that crease to kind of buff that out and make it a little bit more gradient. And I'm just going to do that on both of the eyes here. And then with all of this is with the exact same brush. And we're going to go ahead and start to kind of feather it out a little bit. So give it a little bit of that flare, just kind of work the same product out, up and out. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish this eye out and do the exact same on the other eye just for time purposes. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the lightest shade of brown that we're going to be using, which is going to be, I'm trying to look up all these names for you. We're going to be going in with the Flux, which is this guy right here. And we're just going to go ahead and continue going in that motion right above and kind of just start to blend that out and give it a little bit of a lighter look up top. And then for the very top color right under the brow, and to kind of pull all these colors together because you're going to want to really blend it, we are actually going to go in with the absolute lightest color, which is this guy here. So right up top. And that is, let's see, that is Universal. So we're gonna go in with Universal and possibly a little bit of a lighter pigment from the Modern Renaissance palette, because this might still be just a little too dark for this. So we're gonna go in with the Tempera from the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. And then for this look, I'm actually going to go in with the darkest color, which is going to be the Wiz. And I'm just going to take a very, very, very little bit on the very tip of this brush. And I've used the exact same brush for everything because I really do help it. I think it helps blend this look. But I'm going to take that and pop it just right in the crease right here just to give it that really dark look. I don't know if you guys just saw my eye twitch right there. Oh, that was so ugly. And just pop that on in there. And I feel like that just really deepens up that look and makes it kind of like smoky and like sexy. So I just like to pop a little bit of that in there and then just blend it on out. Just a little bit. You don't want to overpower your browns either, because then why would you put there? And then, like I said, this is absolutely going to be a cut crease. So we are going to go ahead and cut the crease on this one. So I'm going to go in with just a very small little brush. We're going to go in with this little BH Cosmetics brush and grab a little bit of concealer. And I'm just going to directly apply it to my eyelid there. And then we'll go in with that little brush and start to just work it out to be the cut crease that we want. And you always want to draw your cut crease a little bit above your actual crease, or you're not really going to be able to see it, just slightly. And you want to draw it on kind of light to start, just so that way you have a guideline. And then you can always go back in and brighten it up and add more. And for this one, I'm doing almost a full cut crease, but I'm actually going to stop it right here. And then I'm going to use some of that black to go back over where we cut it. So I am going to add in some more product, and I'll kind of show you that here exactly what I'm going to do. And then while that's still tacky, I'm actually going to go ahead and go in with my pigment and just kind of pack that on top of it. And for this one, I think for the look that I'm going for, I am actually just going to go in with this little, almost like gold. And I'll tell you the name of that in just a moment, what we're actually going to pack on top of this. And this will kind of set it in place as well. Because you know we're glamorous, we're going to go in with a little bit of glitter. And for your cut crease, the way that I do it, this is almost like a full cut crease, but not. And we're going to actually bring in this color, and we're going to kind of make it like a triangle. So don't worry about it being too perfect on the edge. And you want it to kind of feather out almost, so you can kind of see how it's not very symmetrical. It's not a line or anything like that. It's just kind of feathered out a little bit. And then I'm going to pack this like gold color here. Has a slight shimmer, not too much, not too little. And just kind of pack that on the lid. And then we're gonna go back in with that Morphe brush and kind of just go around that area with the different browns and everything to kind of cut that crease out even more where you may have gotten it over it. So just go in with your lighter colors. And I just go kind of around where I'm going to want to darken it up around the crease itself. Just to kind of bring back that actual look to it. And with having that shadow on there, it makes it to where you can really kind of move around it without it being too difficult. You can work around it a lot easier. Okay, now once you have that blended out to the majority of what you want there, go ahead and go in with a little bit of glitter glue, or in my case, eyelash glue that turns clear mixed with Fix Plus by MAC. Just dab that onto where that cut crease is. And then for the fun part, we're gonna go in with a little bit of glitter. So this is the NYX metallic, and it says MGLI 04. So this is just one of their little glitters. couldn't think of the name. And in order to prevent fallout for this, my suggestion is, of course, pack some loose translucent powder. If I could think, it's been a long day. Underneath, because you may get a little bit of fallout of glitter and it's not fun to get off. So better safe than sorry. So pack a good amount of that underneath. And then now that I think about it, my eyelid has probably dried. So I am going to add a little bit more. And then just go in with that glitter into that cut crease. And so as you can see, we have fallout all over. So luckily you have your security blanket there. So that way you can knock that all out of there, because you don't want to be walking around with too much glitter now. I mean, I don't know if that's a real thing, but that's not what we're going for here. And I'm actually just going to do a little spritz of setting spray just to kind of lock that in. Wow, isn't that so pretty? And we're not even done yet. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up this whole eye so that way you guys don't have to sit through two eyes, even though I know that one looks so wonky. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to throw on some liner, because this look needs liner. So we're gonna crack open a brand new NYX matte liquid liner, and we're gonna pray to God that we can do this, because I don't use this type of liner, but it was for free. So we're gonna attempt it. Wow, that's actually really smooth. I'm living. I love this. And I feel like the bottom of our eye looks a little out of place. So we are actually gonna go ahead and go in with a brush that we'll find. Little fluffy tip brush, and we are actually gonna go ahead and go under the eye with, we're gonna go in with a little bit of that lighter brown. So nothing too dark, because I feel like we don't want something so dark living on the underneath of our eye. Maybe, you know what we'll do? We'll put a lighter in this side of the eye, just kind of smudging it underneath. And then we are going to fade it with a little bit of a darker. And ultimately into the darkest with a little bit of black, actually, because that is totally going to help us blend this liner a little bit more too. And then we are going to go in with that small brush that we actually cut the crease with the concealer. And just grab a little bit of that on the tip of that brush. Just a little bit. And then we're gonna clean up under that wing so that way it looks all nice and clean. And then we are going to throw on a little bit of mascara, and we are going to be using Superhero by It. And this is a little mini that I got for free from Ulta. Thanks, Ulta. I'm sure I had to buy a shit ton to get this for free. But what matters is that it was free. And now that we have that on, we're gonna throw some little lashes on. These are the Sonia Kashuk collection, and these are the Drama lashes, number 635. And I am waiting on Miami's to get here because everyone says that Miami's are, I guess, the thing. James Charles wears them apparently, per the site. Kim Kardashian wears them, everyone wears them. I've never tried them. So I am actually going to do a review on those, an honest, brutal, real review. Because honestly, $30 for some lashes makes me a little nervous. But I am going to go ahead and throw these on. My battery is about to die, so I'm going to change that out and I'll be right back. You guys are not going to believe what I did. I completely forgot to film the exit video. So now all I have is this frozen still image of my face for you guys to look at. I am so sorry. I totally wanted to show off this look to you guys though. So I have decided to just upload this portion. Thank you guys so much for watching. I won't keep you looking at my still face for too long, but this is what it looked like. You would have to refer to the very beginning of the video for my intro. I could film an intro of the look, but not an extra. Is that what you call it? Extra? But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and all your support and everything. Hopefully I won't ever forget to film this video again. It is next day, so I have nothing on that I originally had on, and I was not even going to redo it. It's just, I can't. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!